Are you an old person? Are you sick of people being dumber than you and not listening to your advice? I'm Alex. I'm a punk kid doing no good things with my life, and I need your advice. It's true. I was a punk kid who needed advice. So I bought a 1-800 number, made a commercial, and invited old people to call in. This is the story of a punk kid and his quest for rehabilitation. Have you been on Earth for longer than the majority of people? Are you closer to death than most people? Are you going to die?
I think we probably got it.
Yep. It's a well-known fact that old people exclusively call 1-800 numbers. So I contacted the prestigious 800.com for help. I knew the commercial had to be great. So I called every punk kid in my phone book to pitch in. I'm gonna make a fake ad that tailors to old people. And it's gonna be for a 1-800 number where they can call and give advice.
I'm in.
He's in. I'm hoping we can get some replies. My fear is that no one will call this number. Are you sick of everyone being dumber than you and not listening to your advice? All right, there's a car coming. The next step was getting it on TV. An insider gave me a hot tip. Networks give rate breaks when they think they're dealing with an advertising agency. Luckily, I had just used a fake agency name to accept a prestigious award earlier in the year. So I bought a domain name and built a website. It even had a GIF for a banner. Using my authentic agency email, I reached out to MeTV.
I'll send you that, and then I'll send you, do you want ratings or impressions?
Impressed by my signature, they sent over rates and asked that I submit the spot for creative approval. And that's when things got real.
And I think the thing that we've struggled with is it's just difficult for regular, normal broadcast people to kind of go, why would they want to do this? You know what I mean?
MeTV is a subsidiary of the media Goliath Hubbard Broadcasting. They had a fierce reputation for non-punk content, and that reputation was now at stake.
Ultimately, it's the Hubbard company, and Rob will make a decision one way or another, and that's just the decision we have to live with.
So they brought in Rob Hubbard himself to weigh in.
All right, people. I called you in here today because we have got to figure out what to do about this punk kid and his advertisement.
Why don't we just run it?
Have you seen this thing? It's pretty punk. This guy rides a skateboard and wears his hat backwards.
Mother of God. What do? We're all just pawns playing on their punk playground.
Wait, how much is he even spending?
Despite my best efforts, Mr. Hubbard decided to walk away from my $246. So where do you turn when there's nowhere to go? When the very integrity of your message is in question? I hopped on the phone with Brittany from Fox 9. This was it. If Fox didn't take it, no one would.
I'll get back to you after we review it.
They approved it, immediately. I was boldly going where no punk kid had gone before, mainstream media. We posted the commercial on Reddit and waited. What the f***? Our commercials soon hit the front page of Reddit, and then the phone rang. Oh my God, this won't stop. In the first 24 hours, almost 2,000 people called in with advice. Now this is real.
Oh my God. I just saw your video on Reddit. This is amazing.
Don't wear so much flannel. Okay, all right. Don't put your seatbelt on.
I should smoke crack or I should not smoke crack?
Yes, you should.
I should. Okay.
I'm talking live, by the way. This isn't a recording.
This is totally recording.
No, it's not, dude.
It's the recording.
Well, this would be a very elaborate recording if it was a recording. By day's end, we got calls from all 50 states and all 10 provinces in Canada, which got me thinking.
Thank you for calling 800.com.
I'm calling to see what's the best way to add minutes. We got so many voicemails in 24 hours that we even crashed the 800.com dashboard. They just weren't built to handle a punk kid like me. For 24 hours, we put punk kids on the map. The AV Club actually liked it. We somehow landed a spot on the YouTube trending page, and even Philip DeFranco wanted to help. It's true. We spent next to no money and got a ton of impressions. But that's not very punk. So we'll just say this. For every 1,000 impressions we got, we only spent 4/10 of a penny, or 1/1800th of a pack of American spirits. The best part of waking up.
Holy crap, I thought this was recording.
More importantly, I learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, I'm a boomer.
The notion of a generational gap is just that, a notion. There will always be room for conversation.
Thinking about the people who surround us, not trying to cultivate our life like a beautiful garden where we kind of like just pick the flowers that most appeal to us, but that the weeds and the annoying bugs and all the stuff that's crawling around in the dirt is just as vital to making those flowers so beautiful.
That's really profound, man. And as a punk kid, you know, I'm going to struggle to grasp that, but it's great advice. At the end of the day, we just have to be willing to pick up the phone. Hey, this is Alex. I'm a punk kid. I need advice. I'm hoping you might have some for me.
Hi, my name is Elijah, and my advice is you.